Have you ever dreamed about doing something big, but then found yourself stuck scrolling through your phone instead? You say, "I'll start tomorrow," but tomorrow never comes. You imagine writing a book, starting a business, or getting in shape. But the thought of even starting feels overwhelming. Let me tell you something that might surprise you. You're not lazy, at least not in the way you think. Most people believe laziness is a personality trait, something you're born with. But in reality, laziness is just a habit of avoiding pain. Your brain is designed to protect you. When it sees a big task, like write 200 pages or lose 20 pounds, it immediately says, "That looks hard. Let's do something easier." That's why you open Netflix instead of opening your notebook. That's why you scroll TikTok instead of opening your running shoes. But here's the truth. Laziness is not who you are. It's just how your brain reacts when a goal feels too big. And the best part? Habits can change. Think about it. You want to save money, but the thought of cutting out every coffee, dinner, and trip feels impossible. You want to get healthier, but the idea of running every single day makes you tired before you even begin. It's not that you don't care. It's that your goals are intimidating. Here's the real problem. When your dream feels like a mountain, you don't even take the first step. But mountains aren't climbed in one leap. They're climbed one small step at a time. So how do you move forward when laziness feels like a cage? Let me give you 3 simple but powerful keys. Big tasks scare you. Small ones don't. Want to write a book? Forget the 200 pages. Write 1 sentence today. Want to learn guitar? Don't try to master a whole song. Just learn 1 chord. Progress doesn't come from giant leaps. It comes from tiny wins stacked on top of each other. Think of a fire. It doesn't start with a bonfire, it starts with a spark. One small action is that spark. Stop relying on willpower. Willpower is like your phone battery. It runs out fast. But routines? They run on autopilot. If you want to exercise, put your shoes by the bed. Make it so easy that starting feels natural. If you want to be more focused, write a quick to-do list every morning. Routines are like training wheels. They make it easier until you can ride without thinking. The hardest part is starting. So tell yourself, "I'll do this for just 2 minutes." Read 1 page. Clean 1 corner of your room. Write for 2 minutes. Here's the magic. Once you start, you'll usually keep going. Just like pushing a ball down a hill, 1 push is hard, but then it rolls on its own. And if you only do 2 minutes, that's still better than 0. Humans are wired for rewards. So celebrate every start. Write a sentence, play your favorite song, do 2 minutes of work, take a quick stretch break. When your brain connects starting with something enjoyable, you'll actually look forward to it. Look at the people you admire. Writers, athletes, creators, entrepreneurs. Do you think they were never lazy? Of course not. They struggled too. The difference is that they didn't wait to feel ready. They started small, built routines, and kept going even when it was uncomfortable. Your dreams don't need perfection. They need consistency. Think about this. If you take 1 small step every day for a year, you'll have taken 365 steps. That's how ordinary people create extraordinary lives. And yes, you will fail sometimes. You'll skip days. You'll feel stuck. But failure isn't the opposite of success. It's part of the process. Every setback is feedback. It teaches you what doesn't work, and it pushes you to find what does. So don't beat yourself up when you stumble. Be kind to yourself. Get back up. That's how you keep the fire alive. So if you're ambitious but feel lazy, remember these 3 steps. 1. Make tasks small and easy. 2. Create routines that carry you forward. 3. Start with just 2 minutes of effort. That's it. You don't need to wait for motivation. You don't need to wait for the perfect moment. Your dreams are waiting for you. Right now. Take one small step today. Write one sentence. Take one walk. Drink one glass of water. Every spark you add becomes fuel. And one day, you'll look up and realize that your tiny fire has grown into a roaring flame. So here is my question for you. What is the one small step I'll take today? If this story inspired you, don't keep it to yourself. Share it and subscribe to Wisdom Stories in English. Because every page is a journey, and your next story could change your life.